everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about how to get what you want. It's a new year, so everyone has tons of resolutions going on, and I want to stick through videos like these through this year because I feel like it's really important because a lot of people give up, and I've been there. I've definitely given up lots of resolutions until I found something that works for me. So I want to share it with you guys, and I want to give you inspiration and motivation because I wish I had that at a time when I felt like I needed it the most. So I totally believe in the law of attraction. I think it's super important. And the reason I think it is important because one, it worked for me, and two, you just like learn to appreciate so much more around you. And you like stop to smell the roses, which I feel like everyone's so busy all the time. They literally like forget and like just appreciate the tiny things in life. And then you realize like things aren't that bad. You know what I'm saying? And when you realize things that aren't that bad and they can get better, and we're worried about silly little things, you learn to just be happy. And like that's something a lot of people are missing. They just focus on so much negative that they just like forget what's right in front of them and how lucky they are. So what works for me is the law of attraction. And when I say the law of attraction, I mean what I put out there is what I feel like I get in return. And I'm just going to share a little story with you. So I had been trying to get pregnant for 3 years. Nothing was working. I found out with having C-sections, I had so much scar tissue that it was super impossible for me to get pregnant. I had surgery, and the doctor said, unless you're doing IVF, it's not going to happen for you. So I thought in my head, okay, I can't get pregnant. It's fine. I had, prior to this, I had always read law of attraction books, but I was like, I'm just going to put it to use because I feel like I really believe in this. I believe it can happen. And every night before I would go to bed, I would literally just like dream about getting pregnant on my own. I would picture literally the egg traveling and the sperm traveling, and I would like envision it every single day. And then I got to the point I would meditate on it, and I would almost act as if I was pregnant. I would put healthy things into my body. I wouldn't drink as often. I literally would just embody it. And then I woke up one day and I was pregnant, and I went to the doctor, and the doctor is like, well, don't get your hopes up. Like, it's probably going to implant somewhere other than your uterus, or it's not going to make it. 12 weeks in, there it was. The baby didn't go anywhere, and she's here. She's swinging in the swing. And as I had my C-section, the doctor even told me during the C-section, and he said, I don't know how this even happened. You should not have gotten pregnant. There's way too much scar tissue on your uterus, on your muscles, on your abdomen, everywhere. It's just like engulfed in it. We have no idea how it happened. And I truly believe it's the law of attraction. I felt it. I believed it. And I received it. And it sounds so crazy, but it's not the only thing. I had a really, really tough upbringing, and I always prayed to have like a really nice family that doesn't fight, and that's just like really, I don't know, loyal, and that wasn't so like just bad. Just I had a really hard like childhood without getting into it. So I always dreamed and wished I had like a happy family and a happy life growing up. And here I am. I have 3 children. I've had horrible things happen to me even in my adulthood. But I feel like I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky. So I feel like that's because I've always just like dreamt about it and always thought like, I can't wait to have a husband. I can't wait to have kids. That's just like, and we're all just so happy. And I believe that because I've really, really thought in my head and wished it and felt it and put it out there that I wanted it and I asked for it, I received it. So I think to get what you want, you need to envision it first of all, and then you need to put it out there in the universe and accept that it can happen to you. And even if it's not happening today, it's not happening tomorrow, it's not happening this minute, it's not happening 6 months from now, it will happen. If you truly, truly believe it, it will happen no matter what. Financially, pregnancy-wise, business-wise, success-wise, anything you can possibly dream of, it can be yours if you really, really believe it. And I don't mean like you just like think about it every so often and then you get mad because it's not happening. I mean you really, really believe it, and you think about it all the time, and it makes you happy, and you're not putting bad vibes out there trying to get it. You're just like happy that it will come to you. it will end up coming to you. I used to get so upset, like, why is this not happening? Or why is that not happening? And then when I stopped thinking about it in a negative light about why this, why that, and I started thinking, okay, it's gonna come to me, I just gotta be patient, things started happening, and my dreams were becoming reality in every aspect of life. And I truly believe that if you really put your mind to it and you get those negative thoughts out there, you're going to attract so much more, because what you attract is what you truly, truly, truly receive. Weight loss, everything. There was a time I couldn't lose weight and I was doing everything the right way, but I was so negative and I was so hard on myself and I was so down on myself that I was stressing myself out. Stress is horrible for you. It's horrible for you no matter what. And that was helping me pack on the pounds. As soon as I started thinking, okay, I might not have lost the weight, but I just went to the gym, I did a class I never thought I could do, and I killed it. Or at least I got up and went to the gym. It's better than going for 5 minutes and not going at all. When I started just like congratulating myself on small goals, I woke up and a month later I lost 10 pounds, and it's because I wasn't focusing on the negative. I was focusing on the small little encouraging steps of the way, because to get where you want to be, you have to travel the road. You know, you gotta make small goals. You gotta be happy for yourself. You gotta stop beating yourself up so much. So yeah, I think that's another thing you need to do to be able to get what you want. You need to be happy for yourself. It's okay to be happy for yourself. You don't need to beat yourself up and stress yourself out. You're never going to be perfect, and that's okay. That's what makes us who we are, and being imperfect makes us so much more lovable, and it makes the universe like just attract to you. So I definitely believe that. Something super, super important when you want to get what you want is being thankful. You need to not only put it out there into the universe, but you need to be grateful and thankful. And I don't mean just saying like, oh, thanks for the house I live in. Oh, thanks for this, thanks for that. Like, you need to really, really mean it, and you need to be gracious and really look at everything you have in this life, and not compare yourself to others, because what somebody else might have and what you have might be totally different, but that person might be completely unhappy because they're not grateful for what they have. So by starting out, if you have nothing, you see homeless people that are so happy. They might just have a dog and 50 cents in their pocket, but they're so happy because they're grateful and they're living their true life that they want to live. That's all you need. So no matter what you have, like whether it's physically or mentally or emotionally, just be happy for it and be grateful for it and be thankful, and put it out there that you're appreciative, and you know you're going to get it back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? More good things are going to come to you the more positive you are, and it's such a powerful tool in getting what you want. Always kind of like into spirituality and like in touch with all that kind of stuff. It's always been like really, really interesting to me. So I heard about the law of attraction through other channels I was watching, just because I've always suffered with the anxiety. It's just always been there. Depression runs in my family, and I never want it to get the best of me. So I like to read a lot of self-help books. One that I read that I was recommended to by another channel is called You Are Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. It's by SINCERO, and I will link it below, and it's not sponsored, nothing like that. I downloaded it right on my Kindle. It is one of my favorite self-help books, and it has literally gotten me so obsessed with the law of attraction, because she just speaks like such truths. She's really sarcastic in the video, or in the book, and I really, really like that. I feel like she's really, really relatable, and it just explains the law of attraction so much more, and that's what really, really got me into it. And ever since I read that book, you can't just read a book about law of attraction and expect it to like come to you. You need to like really put it into your everyday life, and you need to really, really believe it and work hard at it. There's days where I have horrible days, there's days where I have good days, there's days where I have so-so days, and there's days where I have really, really productive days. But I've noticed the days I believe in myself the most, good things come my way. And ever since reading this book, I've really, really put it into my everyday life, and it has made such a change. I've had so many great things come my way out of it. So if you're looking to really get in tune with your New Year's resolution and you want it to work out for you, and you know, you've given up so many times, whether it's with weight loss or it's with, you know, success in business or finances or finding a boyfriend or soulmate or whatever. You, by following these steps and reading this book, it's going to change your life. It's just, I don't know, it worked for me, and ever since that, I feel like I don't know, it's just taken off. I believe in myself and I don't give up, and I just keep working really, really hard. And I feel like if you can do it too, because if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? I feel like there's nothing holding us back except for excuses. So I just want to keep putting these videos out there and sharing them with you. And my weight loss journey, I have been so I'm 3 weeks out, and I've been eating really, really healthy, and that is one of my resolutions for this year, is to stop eating junk and to just make small changes in my diet, to try to eat a little bit more, not organic, but I want to eat less out of boxes and more produce and things, which I don't have a problem with. My problem is when I'm on the go, I like to just pick up what I can, and I need to stop doing that, and I need to start thinking ahead. Another problem that I would have is that I would eat less than I should, so I need to start eating more and making better choices and planning ahead, because I'm busy. I'm a mom of 2, and I'm always running around, and I need to take a second for myself to remember that in order to have the energy for these little babies, I need to take care of myself. So that's my resolution. So I hope you guys keep up with me, and I hope you guys keep up with your resolutions and you don't give up. And if you do get off the trade for a second, you can always jump back on. It's not a big deal. We all fall off the wagon. Like, it literally happens to everyone. Nobody's perfect. So I love you guys. I hope you like this video. I hope I inspired you. Yeah, and leave me a fun comment, and I will see you soon. Bye.